Good morning, everyone. My name is Sanket, and firstly, I just want to welcome you all with the new year, new beginning in 2026. A happy new year to you and your family. Let this year you may have joyness, happiness, fruitfulness, health, and well-being with this new time, new beginning. So, the beginning of this new year, and on the 2nd Jan 2026, let's begin with the Nifty 50, the broader markets. And let this session be in a English and Hindi so that it will be better to understand. So right now, Nifty is trying to cross at around about all-time high. It's near about the all-time high, nearby it, and Bank Nifty has given a new all-time high today on a 2nd Jan 2026. So let's deep dive into the charts. What's the charts are telling, and what's the market will be for the over a period of time. So let's begin with the larger time frame on the monthly. The monthly time frame, just what I'm just need to check with my voice. Yes, it is right. So on the monthly time frame, we can clearly see that Nifty is going on a super bullish trend. Okay, monthly trend is super bullish. So around about we made a new high last month only. We are trying to cross the high of 26,325. So we can have a beginning journey of higher high series again on a monthly time frame, following with the weekly and the daily too. Okay, I'll shift back to the monthly once again. So if we see the monthly time frame is going very bullish, and we can see with the moving average and the RSI setup to the downside. So I'm using simple setup of candlesticks, moving average and RSI to gauge the momentum, the perfect support and resistance to gauge where the institutionals are trading and they're keeping their self in intact. So on the monthly, we don't have any support until unless we have the next support at this area. I will just mark for you guys. This is a next support for me. That is around about on a monthly chart, it is around about 24,000, 25,000 to 24,500. Yeah, that's the area. So this is a support right now on a monthly, but we don't have any resistance because we are trading at a new all-time high and there is no resistance currently. So we can look with the RSI 60 plus, and RSI is in a bullish mode and bullish territory. So if we see the bullish territory, that RSI is continues in a 60-80 area, the bullish mode. So we can see the new highs coming around in 2026, but with the correction that may give a good chance for the new beginning of the Nifty index. Let's dive into the weekly chart. Now we'll be some having good. Okay, so last time we were having this resistance, the price touched to the resistance nearby this first area weekly, they sell off again. We got second time, we got sell off. Third time it's trying to close our, and above it we are trying to sell off. Now we are trying to break this. If we break with the good volume and the RSI is above 60, so we can see the momentum can be striking in and coming into the Nifty 50 area, and the stocks in the Nifty 50 area is also supporting a good thing. Let's dive into the definitely on a daily chart. What are the support and resistance? As the support near to the on a weekly chart, it has already taken the support over here on the weekly nearby 25,700 to 600 area, and then Nifty is going up. Basically, we do have this monthly to the downside, weekly has taken up. Now let's see and check and find what is happening. So on a daily chart, we were at a range, we were trading at a range from last few days. We were not able to cross about 26,300, and downside we are having the support of 25,600 or 700 more roughly. So we made a double pattern, we can say it a double bottom type pattern over here. I'll draw it for you. So this was a double pattern, and uh, today it has been trading again. It retested again, and it's just trying to pull back and trying to break the new highs and let it break and close above this high, the previous high, so that we are having the momentum. So if the market also goes straight forwardly, we will have some healthy pullbacks. The pullback should be around about near to this area that I'm marking over here. I'll just go on a 240 area to find that area. Yes, so we have a beautiful, but the candle is not closed yet. We have a 46 minutes to go on a 240 minutes area for this to close. So my next support zone will be around about, if the Nifty comes to this area, it will be very good to go long at 26,200 to 26,100, means roughly 100 points of area is there. And again, we do have a next support around about, on a 4-hour chart, it is this. And we can clearly see the bullish momentum is intact. The 40 has been not breached, and the RSI is not coming below uh, 240 area. On the 240 area chart, the Nifty is not coming down. So this is a good sign for the Nifty to keep it up in a bullish mode right away. So on a daily, once again, so right now we have seen in inside this area of the daily and these things. So we do have that areas. Now we can cut off this resistance area. I'm just taking out that because it has taken out and it will be taken out today only. So you're approaching towards the all-time high, and it's that's a very good momentum right now in the Nifty. But yes, now when we have the questions that when we can see for the buying, see when we have the this type of situation of breakout situation, I mostly don't try to catch the breakout, because breakout is in a trap for everyone. Means when the people are trying to catch the breakout because they are having a FOMO, the fear of missing out the trend or the rally to the upside. Mostly what happen, people trying to catch this type of trend to the upside, and the market gives a correction, and again it tried to pull back to the upside. So let it get it small pullbacks to the toll zone today, state zone today in the Nifty 50, and let's we go ahead for this. So 240 area, I'm looking on these areas and this area for the buying area. That will be much better for us. And let's dive into the Bank Nifty and other stocks. So Bank Nifty has taken this support. It has not broken, and the Bank Nifty has gone up, and it has given the all-time high. Starting from the monthly is also showing the strength, and the monthly support is around about this area. So that's a thing. It's given a small pullback, but it did not give the pullback to this area. And 55,835 to 55,000, 53,561 is a monthly support, or we can say it monthly demand zone on this time frame. And we are still in a bullish intact with the RSI and the moving average. Weekly, when you come to the weekly, we do have again a demand zone near to this area. So in a weekly, we do have this area of demand zone, and the monthly is there. So definitely the monthly, if we get some pullbacks and we breach this first area of demand zone or a support zone, that was a previous support resistance, now is becoming support. We need to watch this area carefully with the Nifty trend and everything, and with the Bank Nifty aligning with this area of support. So 57, 157 will be crucial support for me. If this breach down, then we can definitely have this monthly area coming, or monthly support area coming to the intact to support the Bank Nifty. So right now there is no resistance to see on a Bank Nifty, because we are traveling towards the all-time high and all-time high levels and price. So there is no resistance we can see into the back charts. It's a totally bullish side and bullish zone, and 2026 looking a super ultra bullish for me, as this market is not showing a sign of any bearishness. Let there be some negative news or something else. Try to focus where the people are shifting, means shifting their positions while in the uptrend or downtrend. And we need to be very careful while chasing these prices, because mostly people don't try to chase the on the pullbacks, but they try to chase on a breakout. So while chasing the breakout, be very careful, and there should be trap from the institutional peoples while trading Nifty and Bank Nifty especially. So let's dive into Nifty 500 and auto stock and every sector within a few minutes, from larger time frame to smaller time frame. So Nifty 500 monthly. So monthly time frame. So it's same like a Nifty. We are at an all-time high, but it has not crossed the all-time high of Nifty 500. It's trying to cross it, but we can see some resistance coming in around about all-time high. If we close around about the previous all-time high of on a Nifty 500, so definitely the Nifty 500 sector is going to boost to the upside with some boosting stocks in it. Weekly has given a higher high, and it is trying to go up. We have little small resistance of 24,260, but let's see it get breached with the Nifty and Bank Nifty, as we have the both index are strong, and Nifty 500 also breached this all-time high and go to the all-time high. And overall on a monthly, same we do have a support on this area. So this is a support 22,900 to 24,400 on a monthly. Weekly we do have weekly, it has already taken same like a Nifty. It has taken this support and it has just gone up. So on a weekly, we don't have such a support right now on a daily chart. So as we can see, we are getting the breakout. If we have the pullback to this on a Nifty 500, that's a great area to go long over here. Okay, so that's a good support for me as per the charts. So Nifty 500 is looking good. Nifty Auto, again, Nifty Auto is all-time high. From a long time, only one sector is super duper bullish, and that is bank nifty, sorry, auto sector. With the bank nifty and auto sector, they're just moving this index. We can see on the monthly chart that we got a very good pullback till the 20 MA. It tried to close above and below, and finally it successfully closed above the 20 MA on a monthly chart. Trend intact, still strong, and from August we have seen that with the GST rate cuts and everything, the December price shortaging and in everything in auto sector, the auto sector is booming up, and auto sector is the only sector that is giving in some strength in the worst scenario of 2025. And auto sector has given a massive good deliverance in every, means like every corner of the auto sectors, like auto ancillaries, auto manufacturing, castings, small parts like Gabriel stocks, oil, small oil making companies for the producing for this. So auto sector is a very drastic thing, and it's showing the all-time high. And let's see, we can dive into the weekly chart. We do have the next support. So this support has been very good right now for us. So let the Nifty and auto sector gets pulled back to this. We do have the next good support, and this is again the good support. So 27,000 is a major key for me on the auto sector. If this breach, the auto sector will start in a profit booking way. And this, why this is, because it's a previous all-time high now becoming support. That's why I'm marking this area. So let the price get cool back again into this. Let the price have the pullback, and it may be this month or maybe the next one by the March. So we can have this good pullback into the LDS system. Same on the daily charts, no supports to be drawn extra over there because weekly and daily are a little bit matching the same. So auto sector is showing some strength on a larger time frame, and now we are shifting to the bank nifty. I've seen financial sectors. Bank nifty, I think so. This is the same like a bank nifty only, not much more difference in the nifty and bank nifty. It's going same. Higher highs in a monthly time frame, weekly time frame also showing the same strength from the previous support of the weekly. सो ये बहुत अच्छी बात है कि फाइनेंशियल सेक्टर में भी बहुत सारी अच्छी बाइंग आ रही है, बहुत सारे स्टॉक अच्छे हिल रहे हैं. Sectors like insurance companies are getting little bit benefited from this sector, and this sector is showing some strength in financial services sectors areas. A stock like a Geo and any other things may have some bright future with this sector, because I don't know कि Geo financial service में है, but वो रहना ही चाहिए because it's a financial servicing sector. So Geo will be the most watch with this sector for the upcoming days. फिलहाल तो मुझे अच्छा लग रहा है, and daily we are near to the all-time highs, and it can break today or tomorrow. Sorry, and break today or tomorrow for the all-time high. So let's see if the financial Nifty gives some good result over here. So not wasting your time more, switching to the FMCG. Uh, the financial service sector is good. The FMCG is showing some not so good strength. The FMCG is very in a opposite way. Means the people are in not a good mood. The institutions are not in a good mood. On the monthly chart, we can see the higher high, and the higher high was made on a 30 September 2024. From that time, see you can see the HUL, VBL, the FMCG sector is not performing well, and I don't know why it is not performing well. Maybe but the resistance is not crossed, it's coming back. We can see if we have this support, it's well and good. If it stops over here, it can make a again a bottom and it can go up. If not, if we break 50,000 on a downside on the FMCG, with the RSI showing the sideways trend, trading in between of 60 and 40 on a monthly, that's a very bad sign. So this sector is not performing well. We need to keep out this sector as on a sideways, because until unless it doesn't close above this candle high, it's 59,300, it will not show any strength to the upside. But let's see if this takes the supports and try to keep this sector intact, the stocks will come back. You can see from last September, all stocks are getting hammered in FMCG sector. एक Colgate Palmolive है, ITC है, VBL है, वरुण बुरीज लिमिटेड है. So these are the sectors. डीमार्ट भी पकड़ के ले चल सकते हो because not showing some strength. So FMCG is not a good sector for 2026 right now, but need to check the supports and close above this previous resistance, then definitely is a good to go long in FMCG, but not right now. It may take some time. You can give some time for this sector. So Nifty IT is the same story from September or December. It made a high on a December last 2 years ago. We made a high on a December 31st December 2024. At this level, it has corrected and it has come again back to, sorry, weekly chart, weekly. So it has come to the resistance point and it has showing some weaknesses at a resistance, and the RSI is in a bearish territory zone. Weekly it has touched the 60, so we need to be very cautious. So find some shorting opportunity in IT with corrections in the Nifty. This sector can give you the much more better returns in a short selling, but not in a buying mode right now, because this sector is not showing any strength, because it is trading in a range and it has not shown any some higher high signs, or it has not trying to close above the previous range. So you can also give this some time. If it gets corrected, come back to this same previous support, or it may drop down to this next area. But overall, the RSI on the monthly and the price is telling me to keep me away from this area, and the weekly just telling me to go short with the resistance holding over here, and price may go down further sides. So please try to see that IT sector is also not performing. Only few stocks are performing in IT, like eClerx. uh, I think so eClerx is performing, Coforge has come up, Tech Mahindra's little bit come up, but not all the stocks are performing in this sector. So IT sector is getting hammered and it has not got in the eyes of the institutional right now, because there is no strength. The index is showing me. So that's why the IT stocks are not performing well as well. So if I get a close above this area on a weekly, so we can see the next turning point to be resistance at 41,585. Till that we can see some strength in IT stocks, but this area is a very confusing area. It's not showing any strength, and this and RSI is at a momentum showing me dying off at a 60. It's a resistance. It can come back to the 40. Let's see. We can see have some supports at a 40 with this same area, so we can have the rally from to the upside. But right now, staying away from the IT sector is better of all. Nifty Media, what we can say, the Nifty Media is only the sector that has not performed from the Corona side. Means we got a fall in a Corona. The falling is the media sector is falling from 2018, but still we can't see any sign of positivity in this sector. And this may be happen due to changes in we're having a coming OTT platforms. People are shifting their mindsets from the theaters, media sectors, and the old TV channels to the OTT. This is affected due to these things, and due to this thing, the sector is not performing very well. So this sector is again not good for me. Yes, it has come to the previous support once again. From here, if we try to take the support and try to come up, it's showing me like a W pattern, and we can keep the watch for this. But I'm not sure okay, how it will perform once again. And the neckline is around about here at a area of 1770. So this is the only sector that has not performed yet in anything, and this is a very bad thing. And so RSI is just near to the 40. So let's see, and I hope this time that in 2026 the media get media gets into the coverage, and the stocks like Z or something, Sun TV gets performed in this sector. So we have lots of things to see. But if we fail to close below again this double bottoming pattern, then we are not in a good mood. So watching this sector is very well over here. So basically, we need to understand that media sector is not performing, so we need to give this time also. But we have some W pattern shape over here. So if the media sector try to show some strength, then definitely the buying is going to come and the sector is going to perform. But overall, sector will be perform above 1800 only. Okay. Now the metal, after the media, we have the metal sector. Metal sector on a monthly chart, we can see continuously higher highs and higher lows with the going up. So metals like Hindalco's, copper, aluminum are showing some strength. Steel also, iron and steel also showing the same thing. But metal sector is very well and on a all-time high today. On 2nd Jan 2026, it's showing some strength. Now we have some good support coming up in this area, good support coming at this area too. So if we get a pullback, so again we can see the metal sector showing some strength or not, with the RSI is above in a bullish territory zone in 6080, and with the RSI on a weekly chart we can see it has showing some strength and going up. So let's hope and wait for some pullback. If we get on a weekly chart of the metals, we can definitely have the metals stock to buy. We are from last few months we are trying to see that strength is coming in Vedanta, Hindalco, Nalco. This metal stocks are been, and I want to just give the clarifying clarification that the metals are showing some strength because demand and supply in out uh, overall the world, and the output is very few. So demand for the metals are getting higher. So this stock may be in a good continuation pattern, but in a pullback correction mode, you can buy the stocks. So metal is a strong sector for the key way to take away from here. Mid cap 150. So mid cap is showing some strength. All the sectors are performing well now in the 2026. Mid cap 150 is showing the same like a Nifty 500. Not to go much more deep dive into this stock. Same analysis, same thing. We need to wait for the pullbacks. Oil and gas. So this is a major sector that is showing some strength once again. Stocks like ONGC, Reliance, BPCL, IOCLs are showing some strength because the strength is showing some strength. It has crossed the previous resistance on the monthly, trying to show a higher highs, and it RSI just slowly and slowly, steadily moving up. We do have a resistance at a 13,000, but still we have a good room for the stock to go for the rally, and we do have a support over here on a monthly chart. I'll just mark this. On a weekly, we do have got one support developed and built. If we got to close today, this is a weekly candle close, and it has taken out the previous high today. So that's the thing on a weekly. So oil and gas and the stocks from here, I think so Adani Gas will also will get benefited if we have some good news from coming from the sector. Reliance is there, so we do have support coming around about 12,600 once again. 12,250. Okay. So oil and gas is also showing some strength. Nifty Pharma. So Nifty Pharma is showing some uh, sideways pattern, but trying to break this resistance that has been developed in 31st Jan 2025. The RSI is showing some strength in a positive way, but overall the pharma can be in a, again a bullish sector. We need to watch pharma. Pharma is showing some support near the previous area, and it is showing some support on a 20 moving average on a weekly. But yes, the thing is that the RSI is not showing some strength because it's not crossed. Let's see if we cross this in upcoming days. If we get the breakout about this area, then the pharma is definitely to go long. Pharma sector, pharma stock will rally. And right now, this stock is in a sideways on a weekly chart, so definitely not a good to go long. But yes, it's showing some strength from the previous supports. But pharma can gain some insights. Pharma can go long, but wait for the breakout above 22,900, means roughly at 23,000 breakout is needed much more. It will show some strength. Same weekly and daily are showing the same sideways trend. We should have some breakout coming soon in the pharma sector. Let's hope that pharma sector will give some breakouts. Private banks, Nifty private banks. So there was a question from lots of people why the ICC axis and the private banks are not rallying. See, definitely when these two banks, the high weightage stock banks like ADFC and private banks like ICC Bank has lots of high weightage. These already two banks were rallying with the Nifty after the March crash, and they were making higher highs. After that, the big people tried to shift their focus. The stocks like EU Bank, Federal Bank, on IndusInd Bank also. So now these banks are performing well. So the bank which was performed firstly with the index, and now right now they are not performing with the index. Simply the city they have been shifted their focus from those bank to those that have not underperforming right now. So in upcoming future also the same thing will be happen. Today's bank that are going to rally like AU Bank, Federal banks, IndusInd Bank. नेक्स्ट टाइम अगेन दिस टू बैंक्स विल कम इनटू द फोकस. मतलब जो अभी जो पहले बैंक चल रहे थे जो अभी नहीं चल रहे वो अंडर परफॉर्म में है वो चलेंगे. और नेक्स्ट टाइम पे जो अभी अंडर परफॉर्म है जैसे एचडीएफसी आईसीआईसी बैंक अगेन दे विल स्टार्ट अगेन इनटू द रैली. So basically private banks are also showing some strength, but these two will not show the strength. ICICI and ADFC will be not in the focus because ये ऑलरेडी चल चुके हैं. एंड इसमें से एक पुल बैक अगर यहाँ पे मिलता है ऑन डेली चार्ट दैट इज गुड. सेम जो लॉन्ग स्टोरी निफ्टी बैंक के जैसे ही इसका चार्ट है, ज्यादा कुछ में से डिफरेंस नहीं है. इट्स शोइंग सम स्ट्रेंथ. बहुत सालों के बाद या बहुत आप बोल सकते हो महीनों के बाद पीएससी सेक्टर में कुछ चल रहा है. द पीएससी इज ट्राइंग टू गिव द ब्रेकआउट. has taken the monthly good support now. If you ask me आने वाले समय में पीएससी सेक्टर मतलब पब्लिक सेक्टर एंटरप्राइजेस जो भी इसमें स्टॉक्स आते हैं, आई डोंट नो कि व्हाट स्टॉक्स आते हैं. आई जस्ट गो इन अ मिनट to find what is there in a PSC. I'm not able to just find PSU reality, private, Nifty, pharma, healthcare, consumer durable, FMCG. सी एक मिनट लिख लेता हूँ. ओके, सो स्टॉक्स लाइक कोल इंडिया, कोचिन शिप, एनबीसीसी, एनसील इंडिया, एनटीपीसी, ऑयल, ओएनजीसी, पावर ग्रिड, एसजी1, and BL that can get perform. I don't know if CPC is the same thing or PSC is a way, but I'm following this thing. Definitely I'm going to update this thing. But मुझे तो ये अच्छा लग रहा है in upcoming time. This is a very good sector that can show the strongness. It has taken the monthly support, is trying to give the strength in this month. So breakout maybe soon see in Coal India and PSC stocks. Coal India तो definitely होगा इसके अंदर. तो कोल इंडिया मेरे अभी फर्स्ट से फिलहाल निफ्टी 50 का स्टॉक है एंड इट आई थिंक सो इट्स शोइंग सम ट्रेंड ओनली फ्रॉम यस्टरडे. सी तो कोल इंडिया इज अगेन अप टुडे. सो मैंने यही बोला था कि कोल इंडिया भी शायद से ब्रेकआउट करने हैं और एनटीपीसी भी आप देख सकते हो शोइंग सम स्ट्रेंथ. वाओ, this sectors are performing and the stocks are performing well. So coal india is doing a very good breakout. So definitely ये पुल बैक अगर यहाँ पे आता है तो वी आर लेटिंग टू सी दैट कोल इंडिया गेट परफॉर्म्स वेल इन अपकमिंग टाइम. एंड एनटीपीसी एक बार देख लेता हूँ. Same chart, nothing much more difference. So PSC, PSC is public interest and public whatsoever. Sorry for the my bad. Good thing. So definitely PSU banks like banks on SBI, Canara Bank, Bank of India, City Union banks are doing well. Definitely from a long time, this sector is in a good mood. Due to the FDI limit has been increased into this sectors. This sector is performing well. So last time we got a pullback, and definitely the PSU banks, public sector banks like SBI, Canara, Bank of Baroda, Bank of Maharashtra is also doing well from yesterday onwards, and we can see the strength coming highly, and I think so. The 2026 will be this PSU sectors. Okay, so just a thing, I'll just get into the weekly chart. So for the pullback area, so weekly first area is this. It's showing me this area of first pullback, and definitely if we get a pullback second time, we can go to this area of support near 50 moving averages on a weekly. Monthly, it's showing some 7,200. So definitely it's a good thing. But right now, on a monthly, it's on a all-time high. So definitely I'll wait somewhere for a pullback on some corrections so that on a daily chart or some good levels that it shows me strength from this area once again. So I'll go into the long stock and the profit booking may come in this sector because this sector is performing very well before the Nifty or Bank Nifty is giving all-time high in their index. Reality, after a long time, the reality we can see what is happening. The reality index, we can see we having the resistance. It has not crossed again, going a sideways. RSI is showing the same thing. We are in sideways. So if we want the uh, reality sector to perform very well, it should cross above this 973 and 1020 area for going long on side, and it should definitely show some strength. So we'll dive into the weekly. It has a support, but the strength will not come until unless the sector shows some strength in this area, closing above the previous resistance and changing its trend from downtrend to the uptrend, because we have a high, we do have a lower highs and don't have a low follow through it. So this is again definitely going and showing some chances of a sideways. So again the weekly RSI is in a sideways territory. Let it give some breakout to the upside and downside. So definitely the clear trend direction will come in this way. So the weak sector that is not going to show some sense are I think so FMCG, some private banks and reality, and I think so which pharma sector is not showing some strength right now, but yes pharma में आने वाले समय में मिल सकता है. IT sector is an again weak, so definitely IT, FMCG, reality, ये स्टॉक थोड़े अभी नहीं स्ट्रेंथ दिखा रहे, बट बाकी तो मुझे दिख रहा है सेक्टर इज परफॉर्मिंग वेरी वेल. एंड निफ्टी स्मॉल कैप लास्ट चेक. So this small caps easily we can find it out. Ki Nifty small cap 250. I'm just checking with the index. It has taken the resistance. The Prices are definitely taking the supports near on a 20 moving average and trying to break the previous month high on a monthly chart, but RSI is showing some weakness because it's in a sideways zone. So gives it some time to the small cap stocks also to perform well in upcoming days. Definitely, this is the major area of resistance that has been not taken out by the, sorry, it's not taken out by the small caps. So if we close above 17,516, the small caps will start moving to the upside and we can see the strength into this. So this is all the way we can think for this upcoming time, and this is the update from my end. So thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. And once again, happy new year to everyone. And let this year be enjoy 2026 with the good stocks, scanning with the good sectors, and keeping an eye on the sector that is going to give the breakouts in upcoming time. And if you like this, my video analysis and analysis on the stock market, please like, do, and share, and subscribe my YouTube channel. I'm trying my hard to give you the best things from my end. See, when it comes to the financial things, we need to understand the financial market by the finance sense. And when the market is showing some strength, definitely you need to get into it. And some when the strength is not showing in at the end, we need to definitely step out or step back for a while so that we can enjoy the next sector that is going to get ahead and aligned. So once again, thank you so much. Signing off today. We will meet soon on the next week. Every week we'll see how the stock gets, how the sector gets performed very well or not. And please like, do, and subscribe once again. Thank you so much.